search you out. How I climbed your city's walls. Do you remember?
Ladies first, great to see y'all. And the last time we hooked up, you guys were all getting ready for a very special event, the Grammy Awards. How did that turn out for y'all? Because, of course, getting nominated is one thing, but, I mean, getting down to the biggest show there is in music, that's the very, very cool thing.
You know, I think the most important part for us was just the recognition and acknowledgement from the Grammys. We were so proud of that project, a DVD project that we had spent over a year and a half putting together. We did not win. We did not win the Grammy. I know it's terrible, but Mumford and Son deserved it. And the DVD. We just feel like that recognition of it really took it from sort of being like more of a cult kind of like fan piece to being something that I think will just be like sit well in the archive for us. So it was a cool experience, and if we're never nominated again, at least we were Grammy-nated once.
Yeah, but you know what, like you said, the cool thing is getting that Grammy nomination. What was the parties like down there? I mean, getting everything set up, doing what you guys wanted to do, meeting up with all the big stars. What was that like?
Well, you know, to be honest, we didn't actually even go down. We were in Canada at the time. We literally landed back from Europe, and we just, because our event wasn't, or our nomination wasn't televised, there wasn't that much social pressure on us to go. So our party was our own party, and we just set up at home. I had a bunch of snacks. I was with my parents. We sat on the couch, and we cheered everyone on, and my parents aren't celebrities to anyone else, but to me they were pretty famous, and they were wearing, they weren't doing anything designery, it was all pretty laid back and casual, but it was an awesome night. And I agree with Sarah. It was just awesome to be nominated, and a really exciting time for Sarah and I. It just felt like the next level, to get recognition on that level. So I was just on the couch feeling really calm, and I didn't have to get dressed, which is great.
Well, when you think about it this year, it's been pretty incredible. I mean, Heartthrob debuting at number 3 on the Billboard Top 200, Closer being a huge hit. Do you feel it's really helped give you even a bigger audience than what you guys have had in the past?
Oh my God, absolutely. We've seen not just a bigger audience, but we're also seeing sort of like a diversified sort of audience. We're definitely sort of hitting different demographics than we've ever hit before. It's not just music for, a certain age of girl or someone who's gay, like that, like the sort of core audience that we had when we first started out 10 years ago. We've been able to make inroads on pop radio. We've made inroads in the dance community. We're seeing all sorts of offers coming in from countries that we've never been able to go to before. We just recently were in Indonesia and in Singapore. And so for us, to be able to sort of say, like, we really truly see ourselves as a universal band, and a band that sort of transcends any kind of gender or like age demographic, or even sometimes genre. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, we played a wonderful benefit last night for President Bill Clinton, and he was, saying, hey, I'm a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy, and I know your guys' music, and I thought to myself, like, this is what the goal of this band is moving forward, is to sort of be able to say, we're the kind of band that all kinds of people can like, and all people can relate to, and that sort of is something that I think we've come to now later into our career, and it feels like it's going to give us some extra legs, and give us an opportunity to make more records and do more things.
It's been a fantastic year for y'all. I mean, Heartthrob debuting at number 3 on the Billboard Top 200, Closer being one of the biggest songs from last year to this year. How does it feel knowing that you guys are connecting with so many fans? Because your fan base must be much bigger now.
It really is, but it's exciting. Here, hold this. I feel so bad. You're doing all this work. I mean, you've got big muscles, but I feel bad. I'll carry some of the weight. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, I'm like, ugh, so heavy. You know what? Honestly, it's been it's a great time to be Tegan and Sara, and I feel like, we've been building this foundation for a really long time, and so it feels really exciting, and I feel totally prepared for the success we're having. But all that being said, I mean, I think most of the credit is due to, the wonderful team we work with and our incredible audience. They're flexible, they're open-minded, and they accept whatever we put in front of them. And I think they challenged us to be a bigger, better, bolder band, and I think we did it. And I applaud them for being so great. There was a lot of concern that maybe they would feel like we had abandoned our old sound, and they're buying the record and singing it louder than they ever have before. And it's, it's our biggest record really to date. And they embraced a song like Closer, but they're also loving all the rest of the songs on the record that I think show an enormous amount of depth and I think maturity in our band. So I don't know, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty exciting. We've been visiting all sorts of new places and meeting all sorts of new people, and dogs love us now, obviously. So it's Tegan and Sara. The dogs are, what? Oh my God, it's Tegan and Sara. I do have a video where I bark online, so they know me. It's not a big deal. So it's been a great year. It's really awesome. We're so lucky to do what we do.
Well, here's the thing that I found out, too, because your tour is huge right now. I mean, you guys are doing what? You're doing a European tour, and then we're lucky enough you guys are coming back to Toronto, right?
We are. We're coming back with the amazing band Fun, and we are playing here on July 6th. We're really excited, and we're going to spend probably 3 months, I guess. It's close to 3 months, July, August, and September with them, touring all over North America and playing in front of some of the biggest crowds, that we're going to have ever played in front of. And, I think it's one of those situations where going out and doing our own headline shows is amazing, but teaming up with a band that we believe in both musically and socially, it feels exciting. They're great advocates for the LGBT community and, being gay but also being political. We've done a ton of work in that world over the years, and to team up with a band that is just helping sort of move our social movement forward at an incredible pace. It just feels like a special kind of coming together of music and social causes. So it's great. We're really excited.
Now, you guys were here as we speak yesterday. You were here for the City TV Up Close, and you also got to hang out with a certain president or former president?
We did have a really fun day yesterday. We were the special guests at Rogers Up Fronts where they announce all their new programming, which is amazing because now we know all the new shows that are coming out before everyone else. And then we went over and played an amazing event for the Clinton Foundation, and we got to meet President Bill Clinton.